Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of The Walk Around. Grab your popcorn, get some drinks, and enjoy the show. Alrighty, what's up guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of The Walk Around. And we've got quite a special one for us today, I must say. And yeah boys, I just decided to follow along with the little husky trend, because I think we're also going to do this one today. So yeah, we're going to get the 3 huskies done and dusted and out of the way. I'm just going to have to get someone to grab that stand. But yeah, as I said, quite a special bike guys. It's a 510. It's similar to that of like the KTM 530s and stuff. But yeah, it's just an awesome bike. That's Mr. Paul, the new salesman. So you guys will see a lot of them nowadays. But yeah guys, this thing is absolutely awesome. It looks exactly like my 450. I really actually thought it was a 450 and they accidentally labeled it wrong. Yeah, as I was saying guys, I literally thought this was a 450, but you can actually see if you just look at the engine, it's all just a little bit fatter over there. So yeah, no, it's definitely a 510. And nowadays TC is actually the 2-strokes, but as you guys can see, that's actually a 4-stroke. So yeah, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of The Walk Around Season 2. As I mentioned in the previous episode, unfortunately, we're not going to take this 510 out because it's not road legal. But yeah, guys, this is a 2008 Husqvarna TC510 selling for $37,500. Now, I must say, ladies and gentlemen, after discovering this bike, I'm quite very much so. In fact, I'm extremely regretting buying my 450 when you know, if I knew this thing existed, it would have been a no-brainer for me. I definitely would have got this instead, because yeah, I take mine out on the road and I think it just needs that little bit of extra power, and I think this is where it's at, 510. I think I'm gonna sell mine and try and find a 510 because I love my Husqvarna 450. I've got literally nothing but good things to say about it. It's light, it's got stupid amounts of power. So imagine what this thing is like. It's so capable. I put that thing very much so on a pedestal. But nonetheless guys, today we have this beautiful TC510, and as per usual guys, we're just going to run through any sort of modifications / things I want to bring light to, and following that we'll have a look at any sort of damage. However, this is an extremely clean bike for 2008, I must say. But yeah, nonetheless, we'll have a look at some stuff, and then following that I'll give you guys a nice little startup just to wrap things up. So without further ado guys, as you can see, first things first, we've got some nice little lever guards up there. Very, very nice. They just sort of look stock standard. I thought there was a bolt missing here, but I see it's actually bolted from the other side or something there. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. Then you guys will see that we've got a nice snazzy Husqvarna bar cushion. Very, very nice. These are aftermarket grips, they're not stock. Again, I'm not seeing any sort of branding on them, but nonetheless, they're going to serve their purpose, eh? And I must say, these are nice and thin. Very thin. And that's very, very nice. I must say, I'm a sucker for some thin bars. And then guys, one of my favorite things about these Husqvarnas is that they come stock standard with Brembo calipers, front and rear, and steel braided lines. And yeah guys, I don't think there's too many modifications going on other than that. We do have a nice snazzy little chain here. It's actually red. That's pretty damn cool. That's pretty damn cool. And I must say, one of the things I've noticed is that they make a lot of noise. You hear that? Mine does the exact same. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the chain making contact with the sprocket or what it is, but yeah, nonetheless, chain and sprockets looking absolutely snazzy. I just want to check the front one. Yeah, no missing teeth, no bent teeth, no nothing. Guys, I really don't think there's anything else, eh? Maruzuchi. Is it Maruzuchi? I think it could be Maruzuchi. It's got Maruzuchi forks or something Zuchi forks. I tried to remember in the previous episode, but I couldn't for the life of me. But yeah, very much so top of the line. Here comes Captain Shelley to save the day. 1 kick. Max 4. Okay, we'll give him 4 kicks. Let's see what happens. Captain Shelley to the rescue. I don't have time for this, but I'm invested now. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, guys, honestly, I don't think there's anything else that I can actually touch on. Obviously, we've just got some nice swing arm stickers there, nice and snazzy. I've touched on the brakes, I've touched on the forks, Suzuki forks. Something pretty cool about them, just because I'm running out of things to talk about. But if you have a look at the headers, you'll see it's actually got two ports that come out. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, you've got two pipes that come out into a single. And I don't think there's many bikes that actually do that nowadays, but yeah, in fact, I haven't seen any actually. I think Ascomon is the only one to do that, and I'd love to know why. But yeah, nonetheless, super nice, guys. Alrighty, with that being said, guys, let's have a look at any sort of damage. Now, guys, as you can see, it is the 2008. Obviously, you're gonna have wear and tear here and there. Just remember that these things are used for climbing up mountains, riding through rivers, the whole 9 yards. So yeah, just keep that in mind, because I'm not gonna touch on absolutely everything. As I said in the previous episode, I'm also looking for performance inhibiting or something that infects the performance in terms of damage. So, you know, stuff like this, scuffs on the lever guards, you know, that's what it's there for, that's what it's designed for. So I'm not really going to be touching on stuff like that. But yeah, as you can see here, guys, just at the front, excuse my hands, they are very much so nasty. But anyways, you can see we've just got a little bit of a crack there. I'm sure we're going to replace this actually. I don't see why we wouldn't, but yeah, nonetheless, it's not inhibiting the performance, but I do just need to kind of touch on it for you guys. The fork seals are just starting to sweat, but it's just that left one. So yeah, we're gonna have to do that seal. We really can't actually send a bike out with leaking seals. I saw a video and it actually showed you how much damage fork oil, how much damage that does to your your pads. It's been a long day, guys. I'm losing my voice. It's been a long day. But yeah, no, we'll definitely sort that out. I'll make note of it for the mechanics, and that's also actually why I was taking all the bikes out, just to make sure everything is running good. And if it's not, I'm making note of it so that it gets sorted out. Oh, also something cool. So on the Husqvarnas, you've got a cold start, which is that one, that little black one, and then over here we've got a red one, which is a hot start. So if your bike's super hot, just pull this out and it'll start much easier. And then over there you've got your idle adjustment, fuel filter. So yeah, I think that's about it there, guys. I'm not seeing any sort of major damage here or there. I really don't think this thing has been crashed very hard at all. I think it's just been laying down once or twice, and I mean it's a no-brainer. It's an off-road. If you're riding an off-road and you're not crashing, you're not riding hard enough, ladies and gentlemen. I hate to break it to you. I hate to break it to you, unless you are like, you know, what's it, that guy's name, Deegan, Aiden Deegan or something like that, or Travis Pastrana, you know. But those guys crash. They crash, you know. If you're not crashing, you're not riding hard enough, in my opinion. That's what I've said. I went and did a bit of a off-road race, actually 424 cross country. You guys can keep an eye on the channel. That video is going to be popping out soon on the Dewet&Bikes channel. And yeah, I crashed about 5 times. So that was just one race. And yeah, we've got the next one coming up soon. I think it's in about a week or two. So yeah, that's going to be absolutely awesome. But yeah, nonetheless, guys, we're looking very snazzy. Rear pads are looking good. Front pads are looking good. That's quite literally just that front fairing and that left fork. So yeah, as you can see, mechanics are here, and I'll quickly communicate it with him and they'll get it sorted out. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'm gonna just give you a nice little startup here. Here we go. It was cold. It's cold. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Just to prove it is cold. I just want to turn that off. Yeah, it was a cold start. Nothing. I didn't warm it up prior. Yeah, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'll warm it up, let it warm up a little bit, and then I'll give you guys a little bit of a revvy and finish things off. That thing sounds absolutely crazy. But yeah, there you go, have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not putting it back on the stand, I'm very tired. But yeah, nonetheless, guys, that's it for another episode of the Walk Around. If you guys have any questions, just drop them down there in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, yeah, catch you in the next episode, boys. Cheers.